He literally
everything.
He can walk into any situation and it's automatically better.
No,
he just brings an aura to him that's different. And the Clippers and the Warriors will hope that he can bring it to their side. George, Embiid, two-man game to start the second. It's a pick and pop for Embiid. And off the heel, off the top of the backboard, into the hands of Jackson.
Well, Nick Nurse talked to us before the game about wanting to kind of just see what this two-man game with George and Embiid can be. You know, they just haven't gotten to spend much time together on the floor, so big opportunity for both those guys here.
That's going to stay here. Memphis made a season-high, just an outstanding offensive 12 minutes for Memphis. Their bench continues to produce with Jackson, Aldama, Spencer, and Small all scoring. And now Coward gets another bucket to go to extend it back to 8. It's an 8-0 run. Memphis has yet to trail.
If you like offense, this game has been for you because the defenses have been optional so far.
George, another three.
Just square you up and let it fly.
He still has one of the prettiest shooting strokes in the history of the NBA. Just everything is smooth as Morant did get the call and will get free throws.
But just everything he's done defensively, and for Ja Morant, well, you just have to understand with the pick and roll, he is going to have options out here, whether it's Embiid getting back.
Throw. Edgecombe picks up number 2. For George, a lot of people forget that injury that he suffered when he was at USA Basketball training camp in that scrimmage in 2014. A lot of people believed that he would never potentially return to basketball, let alone be the same player. He's played over a decade since then of high-level basketball and has turned himself into a 9-time All-Star, one of the all-time great two-way players over the course of NBA history.
And I don't think he gets the credit for that, no. Just some of the defensive abilities that he has, understands what's going on at such a high level, plus the physical tools. He's a big-time defender.
Nick Nurse said that that's been the biggest difference of having. We've seen the clear improvement in the play of Jaren Jackson Jr., and he's been on that same wavelength that as he's gotten healthier, he just figured that he would come back from the turf toe injury this offseason and he would just be himself right away. And he didn't take into account that it would require some conditioning first, getting his body feeling right, as George gets sandwiched and will get 2 free throws.
Legs back up underneath him if that 2-point percentage starts going up, because that's been the biggest difference.
They brought him in because they felt he was the missing piece to the championship equation with Maxey and Embiid. We saw what Tyrese Maxey is capable of in postseason play 2 years ago. Some masterful performances in the series with the New York Knicks. And now they're just trying to get the three of them some chemistry together as Jackson can't finish on the other end.
Philly going a little 2-3 zone there. And think about for future possessions, just too easy getting inside to Jackson.
Embiid, that is too tough. 6 points for Joel Embiid in 9 minutes. Off the screen, Morant. Spray it, Coward, inside. Jackson, patient, and the foul's called. And it's going to be to check back in as the rookie has put himself into some deep waters. Have a look at the upcoming national with the San Antonio Spurs, then Prime Video Friday. Nuggets at Cavs, Thunder at Warriors. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. 4-point ball game. Memphis has led the entire way to open this in an offensive exhibition. Embiid, 9 points on 7 shots.
That double drag, really good job by Dominic Barlow of making sure the defender can't get out there to Embiid. With Embiid's ability to shoot the rock, I know his percentage has not been great on the year, but he can definitely make that shot.
Morant off the Coloco screen. Stop, look, feed, Jackson, way off. Jaren Jackson Jr. has just been a little awry to start this game. Kane right to the rack, and Philly has its first lead of the night. Morant is trying to catch him sleeping. Ja's also trying to feel more like his old self as Coward can't hit the initial one. Trying to tip it in. Looks like Embiid did.
How about the length on the initial tip there from Coward? With those long arms, he can be a factor on the offensive glass. A very good rebounder.
7'2" wingspan for the rookie out of Washington State. Started at D3 Willamette before making his way to Eastern Washington. The slip for the score as Paul George finds the perfect angle off the window. Morant, the change of direction, but he can't finish it.
They got numbers. Morant's got to get back.
Grimes looking to take advantage. Swing, swing, George, drive. George, finish. Offensive foul. Koloko, no, make it Coward to step in and take the charge.
That is crazy that that ended up in an offensive foul because it felt like everybody for Philly.
Foul. So 4 turnovers for Philly, 5 for Memphis in the early going. Neither team has really gotten out in fast break. It's just been highly efficient half-court offense. Offensive rebound, Coward goes up strong for 2.
I don't love the shot from G.G. Jackson, but I definitely love the effort from Cedric Coward there, getting on the offensive glass, and probably a little quick for a guy that's shooting 16% from 3. Really good effort, though, from the rookie.
Embiid draws the contact on Koloko. It's cool to see Embiid and Koloko both hailing from Cameroon going. You think of some of the others, Pascal Siakam from Cameroon, one of your former teammates, and Luc Richard, Bababute, who really helped put that on the map at a greater level and introduce the game to guys like Joel Embiid. And Christian Koloko feeling that same level of influence now going up against one of the Giants. And a giant slam for Cedric Coward.
The last 3 possessions, we have seen a total highlight tape of what's made Cedric Coward awesome on the season. Offensive glass, and then this time off the ball as a cutter.
Tomas Izolo said that the timeline has been what surprised them as McCain can't get the backhanded flip to go. Coward will take it in transition himself. Attack mode, hangs, no, and there is the contact. Memphis up 1 at home.
That makes contestants on The Price is Right. And welcome to Kroger.
Some good genetics over there.
He certainly does, and he's carrying on the family name in a major way as for the team. Made his way through from D3 to low-level D1 to a slightly higher level in D1, and was all scheduled to go to Duke this year before he tested the draft waters and said, oh wait, no, I'm going to be a lottery pick. I'm going to stay in, and ended up in Memphis. They are overjoyed to have him here.
Oh, what a fake.
Embiid! Wow! He went for the major highlight. He couldn't put it home. 5 on 4 the other way. Coward inside. Landale for 2.
Joel Embiid just gave us a wry smile. That would have been a disgusting play.
He knew we got excited for it.
Yeah.
Let's see what else he can bring to the table here. Trying to make up for it on this end. Embiid fades and fills it up.
But it's just good to see him back out here and healthy and playing. And certainly with his skill set, he's going to still be able to find ways to be effective.
Aldama continues the three-point party for Memphis.
This has been really fun to watch, but both of these coaches have to be thinking, man, we have got to ramp up the defense here.
Well, Tomas Izolo, that's been one of his biggest emphases of the year, and that's the biggest reason that they played better. What a pass and what a shot. Tyrese Maxey pays off the Embiid between the legs bounce.
The pass is awesome, but the way that Maxey closes that down, that speed on display totally right there, and good active hands by Edwards.
And he saves it for Grimes. They're trying to get Grimes back in rhythm. This is going to help. Right to the rack, and he had a block, but a foul. Coward thought he got it clean, looking back at him.
There's that handoff between the legs. Tyrese Maxey, as quick as anybody, running it down.
Points and 9 rebounds. Spencer, Landale, Aldama, Wells, and Jackson, the 5 for Memphis. Jackson so far in this one, just 2 for 5, 8 points, 4 rebounds. That one goes down. Aldama feeling it.
Well, when Aldama gets it going, he really gets it going. He's not a guy that you find in that 35% range. He's either going like 5 for 7 or he's going 1 for 7.
That was a tough catch. Edwards comes up short. Aldama up to 11 points off the bench, but that one's going the other way.
And what a
Heel. Rebound falls to